Hello fashion lovers, if this is your first time here, then you're welcome to Boss Fashion Hub, where we learn pattern drafting, sewing and all that concerns the business of fashion. If you did not watch the previous video on how to draft a straight trouser, then you can check the link in the description below. Now let's go straight into drafting the back pattern. We drafted the front pattern for the first part, and now we'll be drafting the back pattern in a very simple way. So we'll be using the slash and spread method. If you don't know that method, that is what I'll be teaching you now. Just cut right across the hip line straight down, but don't cut it all through. Leave about 0.5 inch left so that you don't disassemble the total pattern. Then you place it on a new white paper, on a new white pattern paper. All right, so once you've done that, you slash and you spread the front pattern by 1.5 inches if you want, or 2 inches if the person has a high buttock. Person has big, let's say massive buttock, you want it to slide properly, because this is one of the reasons why trousers don't sit properly. The formula is hip divided by 20. My client is 40 in hip and I divide by 20, which is 2. So I was supposed to use 2 for the slash and spread, but I don't want it to be too high at the back because she doesn't have high buttock, she just have wide hips. And then for the crotch, you need to use that 2 inches for the depth. So look at how I've just drawn it now. You align it from the crotch line to the hip line. You've added 2 inches, remember, 2 inches on the crotch line extension. Look at it again. I extended it outward by 2 inches on the crotch line, and I slashed 1.5 inch, or let's say 1.75 inch on the hip line for the back. I believe this is an easier way to draft the back pattern. I have many other ways, but this is the simplest for me. I'm going to be showing you another way to draft the back pattern, but while you're still here, let's sit and relax and then get to the end of this trouser class. So just use your tracing wheel to trace through to the waist. Okay, in the sewing video, I'll be showing you how I held it in to give it a proper shape. So once you've connected to the waist, next is to connect to the knee. So you're going to be having 1/2 inch all the way through for your back pattern for ease. You will know that the back has buttock and it is wider than the front. So you just put 1/2 inch all the way through. So let's trace it out now. And once we've traced it out with our pen, we'll just oppose it with the front pattern to see how it looks. And this is the perfect look after you're done drafting your pattern. Alright, so let us rule across the midpoint of the front so that it will appear on the back. Now you fold your fabric, any fabric of choice. I'm using Ankara, and then you're going to place your front pattern and even your back pattern once you're done. But watch this, you would cut across the midpoint to your knee line. You can raise it up by 1 inch or 2 inches if you want the flay to be bolder, to look more extravagant. Then I will slash and spread as usual. Now I slash and spread by 6 inches at the base, and this is the result. You can see how it is looking. Once I slash and spread, I cut across on my fabric. I made sure I pin down, and yes, the finished look. Now let's go straight to sewing the perfect flay trouser ever. See you on the third part, and please place a comment, ask questions, follow for more, and refer this video to other friends and fashion designers if this was helpful. Thank you. See you in part 3.